Hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. I want to take a quick look at Florida's indoctrination law, basically, is what it's being called. That was just Judge DeSantis just passed. Basically, it's saying that any, professor, teacher, anything that can be perceived by a student as propaganda to left, to liberal, could be basically fired. The student can go take in recording devices, say, hey, this is too liberal, too radical, and they could lose their job. I'm wondering if this is going to get, if anybody is going to challenge this law by breaching on a just pure, violation of free speech, or is this law going to be challenged, basically? I'm just like, wow, I used to teach. I was a college professor. And I was really I would be really, really surprised if I had a student come into my class and say, Professor Coleman, what you're teaching is so radical, you could lose your job. And I'm like, dude, I'm just literally teaching you about basic communications and how structures have used communications tactics, but that's history of communications. But yet all of a sudden now I've lost my entire career because I'm teaching you a piece of history and you thought it was too leftist and political. So I'm just want to see if this law is going to be challenged. Start with the chariot, their slow movement already. I think this law, this entity, this thing is going to be slow to kind of push. Yep, and it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles being out in the cold. So yeah, it already is going to have slow movement. I only think a few, you're not going to hear mass cases of students ratting on teachers. It's just because I think it's going to be kind of slow for people to start to, the law is going to be slow to move into effect. And its challenge is, it's gonna be out in the cold. Yep, at the base of this is the Tower. And the path is strength. So, because what you're doing is you're challenging education. You're challenging people's ability to have be free thinking, and that could actually backfire on you. So this whole notion of teaching that was the strength, and it's in the past. I'm going to keep this simple. Seven of Pentacles, waiting for something to harvest. Yeah, this is the Tower. Before this even really takes account and comes into fruition, it's going to possibly explode. Ten of Pentacles is in the near future, so there may even be, there's some money tied to this. Heartbreak is in the emotions. Five of Cups. Is that Five of Cups? Yes, Five of Cups is in the environment. So yeah, again, not being happy. They're not happy about this. They really are. Ten of Wands is in the hope, in a word of warning. It's already burdened. And the outcome is the King of Pentacles. Pull a clarifier. New thoughts. Ace of Swords. King of Wands reversed. I'm going to keep that reversed. And the Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Yeah, this is going to... it's almost like people are going to ignore it even to begin with. And it may not even... King of Pentacles, new money, because the Two Pentacles. I think, too, this is going to have a financial implications. And that actually, because you're going to have I think financial implications. I don't know how to say this. The words are coming to me, I know it's in my mind. It's hard to articulate. There's financial implications behind this law we have not seen yet, and they're going to come out because there's too much loss and too much burden behind this law. And what's going to end up happening is that, especially with the King of Wands reversed, there's actions that are going to be taken. It may not even be actually, it could be them being sued. Yeah, I think actually them being sued, there's financial implications. So hang tight. There's too much subterfuge behind this build in the cards. It's not going to get too far. It's going to implode before it even really comes to fruition. This could even be the lawsuit, which is why I was like, why is it the Ten of Pentacles in the and then here and now? Heartbreak, out in the cold. Yeah, burdened. It's so hang tight. It'll be challenged some way, whether either some type of lawsuit. I think maybe versus like it going to the Supreme Court because this actually that's what I was wondering. Really, when I was reading, is it like is this going to get all the way up to the Supreme Court and they strike it down? I don't think it may even get that far. I think there's going to be lawsuits that spur up before it even has to get to that point because I keep getting there's financials actions with behind things being financial. So yeah, so hang tight. We'll see how this plays out. So the next reading, guys, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, all that goodness, and I'll see you later. Bye.